Hello guys, so this is our example with the girl. I have this beautiful landscape already, so we are gonna do something like a copy of this picture. For the first, I will paint with acrylic, or you can paint with gouache on paper. And to have a beautiful frame, in the end you should take a tape and do this frame with the tape. I'm using just a normal paper tape, so like this. You can do it first. It's not must, but with the beautiful white frame it will just look more good, more nice. Yeah, so let's do this. Okay, and now we are ready for the sketch. For this we need to show first horizon line, then line of the ocean, and after this we can understand where should be our girl. So she's not in the middle, she's a little bit more on the left side, and her body remind us something like 8. Yeah, but top is quite bigger. So we making back, doing the line of her swimming suit. One leg we can see, yeah, we can see the left leg, and a little bit of glutes. Then head. Usually in the human proportion we could put the head 8 times in the full size of the human. Then shoulders, I'd like to make them a little bit bigger. That's it, our sketch is ready. So now I'm gonna show you which colors I will use. For the first, we always starting with the background, especially if we painting with the acrylic or oil or even with gouache. So first, sky and ocean. For these objects I'm gonna use some white and blue color. You will see we're gonna use white a lot. So this is my blue, like very intensive, very nice color. And then I'm making first line of the sky. First line is usually more intensive, and then I go for white. Now I'm just mixing colors directly on my picture, so you see you don't have to mix them properly on your mixing plate. You can just made it on your canvas or your paper. But our sky is not so blue, it's quite gray, so I'm adding a little bit of black to my colors, but only on top. And then I still have some color on my brush, and just keep going when I go down. It's okay if you color a little bit of the head. It's also it's not bad, because we can fix it in the end when we will do final details with her head. So now I just care about the sky. A little bit more white, closer to horizon line. I'm still trying to be as much careful as I can, but small mistakes are okay. Okay, so next is ocean. To make ocean we need to mix a little bit more white blue and green, but pay attention, my green is cool. Yeah, you see, it's cool and dark. So first, on my mixing plate, I'm mixing only blue and green, and a little bit of black also could be good, because ocean more intensive when it's far from us. So first line have to be very straight, be careful with the horizon line. So next I'm adding a little bit of black to make the horizon line more dark, and then I go down and more down, and now it's time to make it lighter. So now I'm gonna take some white color and just add, so you see on my brush is still some blue and green. I'm just editing a little bit more when I go down. And now we can do some ocean form, yeah, with the white color. But last details we will do in the end. So now it's time for the sand. I'm taking ochre color, yellow ochre. It looks like yellow, but a little bit like brownish. And then I'm adding some white and just color all the sand. So first my color was too yellow, and I decided to add some black again to make it quite more gray. Closer to the ocean it's gonna be a little bit more lighter, so I will do it more white. I can tell you why, because it's like air perspective, and when it's far from us, as more light the object. And you see all my brush strokes goes only horizontal, yeah? So don't make them vertical or diagonal. When we paint in ocean or sky or sand, we always try to keep the same direction, horizontal direction. And between the layers, between the white and the yellow, for example, try to mix them as much as possible. Yeah, you see, I'm just go with my brush from side to side, and I'm trying to blend these different colors. Yeah, so different, like lighter and darker, they have to be blended with each other very, very well. Sometimes some lines also looks okay, but try the best. So now it's time to make a girl. First we're gonna do the back, and for this we have to use three colors: ochre, some brown, and white color. First we making like a base color. Everywhere on the back we're doing the same color. Even when where is our swimming suit? Everywhere. The only one color. So you see, it's quite light. It has a same tone as sand, and the leg also the same. The tone is same, yeah, but color is a little bit closer to brown. Okay, so now it's time to make some light and shadows. I'm gonna start with the half shadows, and I'll go to the face now. It's still a little bit more brown here, but I'm using the same color as I used before for the body. So the body of girl has some light shadows, half shadows, and I can say like half light. You will see now. But now still we can use the same color, but a little bit more ochre for the hair. So again, we're making like a base color for the all hair she has. And then I'm doing some lights. So always I'm just adding some colors, some light colors to the color what I've been using before. So you see that the hair and back still has the same tone. Now it's time to make some difference. So now let's make some shadows on her body. It's time to switch your brush for the small one. I'm using number 4, I guess. Actually it can be any number, but your brush has to be like really comfortable for your hand. So first let's do the swimming suit. So now we will use only black color, and then we could use this black color to mix our shadows for the body. So now just keep going with the black. All the lines of swimming suit try to make as much careful as you can. And now we can do some shadows on the hair. So her hair is still blonde, yeah, but we're making shadows with a really intensive black because it's like illustration picture, yeah. We're gonna make it contrasting, beautiful, like really bright. So it's also, imagine the afternoon, it's really hot on the beach, and we making this feeling of the hot beach. We're making this feeling of the very contrasting objects when light is like super light with the white color and shadows are really dark, like black and cool colors, something like impressionists usually do in purple, but we will not do the purple. So in this picture, brown and black is enough. Some shadows under her body because I make it shorter a little bit on this new picture. I'm still using only black, but in the end I have less on my brush, so I can do some like gray shadows. And now it's time for the light. So in exactly on the middle of the back we're making some white lines, and then we doing them more on the left side and under the swimming suit. So some light we're gonna put on the shoulders, some light on the hair, on the leg, but mostly on the left side. A little bit more on the left side of the back, but more transparent. And try to always mix it with the full color, with the basic color of the back. So now it's time for the shadows. Some cool brown color for the shadow. I call it cool because it's not that orange, not that yellow. Yeah, it's like dark brown. So under the hair, a little bit more in the middle of the back. On the leg. And now it's time to mix a little bit this dark color with the basic color of the back. Sometimes you see I'm using my finger, so sometimes it really helps much more than a brush. So now we adding some shadows on the face, under the hair again. And on the hair. Before we've been using black, but now it's just brown. A little bit on top, and you see I put my brush and then go down. Point and down. Try to follow the same direction as I go with the brush. It's really important when you're making the hair because the lines in the middle has to be like really tiny. So now we need to add some half shadow on the right side of the back. We have to find something like a medium tone between light and shadows. It has to be a little bit more dark than our basic color of the back. First, I'd like to put some reflections, so it's still some light on the face and on the back. Have to be careful with the contour, yeah, because now it's really important. Oopsie, I made a hole with my hand, so now I need to recolor this. Sometimes happens when you paint on the paper. Yeah, you see, it looks like a hole. But if you paint on the canvas, it's okay. And now some details for the hair. Light. Only with the white color, easy. And some shadows. So for the shadows, I've been mixing again the ocean color and black. And now it's like last minutes. We're doing the last details. Now you just can have a look at the picture and decide what you want to do and what you don't want to add. So we still haven't added the half shadows on the back. Yeah, it's your decision. On the right picture you can see them. On the left picture I just don't making them. And then you have to sign, and we taking off our tape to see our beautiful frame. Be careful with this, do it like really slow, very careful. Because sometimes it takes the pieces of the paper also. Okay, here we are. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please send me your picture and I'm waiting for your feedback. And don't forget, I have a private coaching and I have some lessons when I'm saying more details about the art. See you again. Bye bye.